Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with... This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. They're working that left side. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. This time on target. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He makes the connection. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. It's complete on the right side. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Rodriguez will throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to run it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quick completion on the out. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rodriguez will go up top. Got it inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like...
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Pretty solid coverage there. Ready to fire from the pistol. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs and QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Rodriguez will throw. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55... The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The play action fake. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Handoff to the single running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He tries to take the top off. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Rodriguez will go up top. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Makes one man miss. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Running to the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The running back has it. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The sweet feet buy a little time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Yeah, and how about the 3rd down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the 3rd down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Texas! And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Rodriguez will throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
And with a lead like they have here in the 4th quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. And good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job